I actually went to interview as an admin. The person that I was interviewing with said, if you can be an agent for 6 months, I would really like you to try it. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll hire you. I'll for sure guarantee you a position as an admin. So I was like, okay, sounds good. And now here I am, still selling real estate. I really like to lay out what the scenario is, what all of their options are, and then what possible consequences could be to each specific choice. I did an expired call. So they had their house on the market for, I think it was 120 or more days. And I happened to call them and just kind of vet out what had happened and if they were still interested in selling or if it didn't sell because of reasons that they didn't want it to. And they said, no, we still really want to move. And I took on their property. It was a super cute house in Minneapolis. And it ended up selling in 3 days. So, and for more than what we had it listed. Yeah, so that's always fun. I grew up in Zumbrota, which is a super small town by Rochester. I know people are like, wait, is that in Minnesota? It is. I grew up on a horse ranch. So we had horses and horses and horses. I think health and fitness. Play volleyball, do triathalons, lift weights. I used to teach AMP class at Lifetime Fitness. That is a party on a bike. While you're doing spin class, you do like push-ups or moves on the bike while you're pedaling. So it's high intensity and then it's usually to the beat of the music. And then you have like flashing lights, it's really loud. Thankfully, fitness is really high on my passions list because food is really, really close second to fitness. I really like donuts and chocolate and chicken and a waffle. This past year I took first place in my age group. So the whole time while I'm thinking I'm literally dying, this is death, to then get a first place medal is, I don't know, it's just makes it worth it and it's like highs and lows of excitement, you know, or like highs and lows of exhaustion to then ecstatic. Running, ew. So my goal and strategy is to get so far ahead in the swim and bike that I don't actually have to run. I can just kind of like, I'm here. That I own a pet rabbit. People are like, wait, you own a pet rabbit? I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking either. It's your fault, actually. And you think I'm joking, but I'm not. You brought Gus to the office, and he was so stinking cute. And I took a picture and sent it to Matt, and I had been talking about getting a dog for a really long time, and they're just such a commitment. So we ended up getting an English Angora, mainly because they're adorable. She's like in between a dog and a cat. So she'll come out and play. We leave her out all the time, so we treat her like a cat. The only time she's in her cage is at night, and then if we're not home. There was no house on it, it was just an empty lot. And then with Matt being an architect, he had already kind of had an idea in his mind of what style home he wanted. And then we had to make some tweaks because our lot's a little skinny and kind of at a weird angle. The process was definitely a learning experience, not only for ourselves, but even for now my clients that I can pass on. It's a lot different than just buying. It's a lot more time consuming and there's a lot more detailed items that need to happen from the start to the end. Would we do it again? We say maybe. We would probably buy our next house and then maybe build our retirement home. We have every sort of wildlife you can imagine. We've had coyotes, we've had fox, we've had turkeys. We have turkeys every day. We have deer, probably a solid 6 deer that we see often, like almost probably a couple nights a week. If I could go back and come as a new person, I would for sure be some sort of like backup dancer. We made Nick ride a mule. Let me put that on plywood. Rude.